What's up guys, welcome to the Amazon FBA 7 Figures Club. We're going to share with you how you can use Helium 10 Profitability Calculator to know and understand what is your expected ROI and profit margin during your product research phase. So right over here, I've used an example, which is the cactus toy. I'm going to show you step by step how you know what is your expected profit margin and ROI. So I'm going to go ahead and click on any one of these listings. So let's say for this one. Now this product is selling for $23.99. Then how do you know what is your expected profit margin? Because remember that profit margin does not only take into account the cost of this toy that you buy from the manufacturer, but also the freight cost, Amazon FBA fee, and other referral fee and whatnot. So there are a lot of calculations involved, and what Helium 10 has done for us is that you can see there's a Chrome extension over here, and you can click on Profitability Calculator. I'm going to explain how this actually works. Now you can see over here that the price is $23.99, and this is actually by the seller itself, which is the retail price. So imagine if you're selling a similar product, this can be $23.99 if you want to sell at a price matching your competitor. And this is the dimension given by Amazon. So if you scroll down, for example, you will see what are the dimensions involved, which is the entire packaging size. And this is the weight also populated by Amazon backend software. Now the unit manufacturing cost is something that you have to key in yourself. Now no doubt Helium 10 put in 480 because this is 20% of what this seller is selling for example. For example, you can see this is $23.99. So if I open my calculator and I take 20% of that, it will be 480. Can you see that? So this is actually 480. But however, if you go to Alibaba, so let's say if I go to Alibaba right now, for example, on Alibaba, if I buy more than 10,000 pieces, this will be $390. Now, of course, you can actually negotiate with your supplier to get a lower MOQ and a lower price. So never ever accept that this price is the one that you definitely have to pay for. In fact, I always make it a point to my staff to always negotiate and always reject the first price that the manufacturer offers. So you can always negotiate whatever price. So let's say if you happen to get a $390 cost price, for example, if you go back to our Helium 10 profitability calculator, you will put in $390 over here. Now what I want you to notice is the ROI actually changes. So let's say I put in $390, you can see that the ROI changed to 183%. Now previously it was 480, was actually 146. So let's leave it at 480 for the moment. Now the next one is the freight cost. Now freight cost can come in cubic meter, cubic foot, kilogram, pound, or any custom amount that you like. And usually I'll go by cubic meter because that is by sea shipping. And I'll just leave it at the default, which is $200, which is a good rough estimate. So I'll leave it at $200 in order for us to calculate what is our expected ROI. So the FBA fee for most goods is actually $364. Of course, if you have different categories of goods, then please select them accordingly because they have actually different FBA fees. So usually I'll leave it at most goods because in this case, I haven't done my proper research on this product, but I believe it falls in the category of most goods, which is $364. Now the estimated time in storage is how fast do you think you will turn over your inventory, because there are storage fee involved, especially when for the first 3 quarters is slightly cheaper, so this is 23 cents. But for the last quarter, because Amazon does not want their fulfillment center to be warehouse, they actually charge a bit more to motivate sellers to quickly sell away their inventory, and that is why they charge a bit more for storage. And then there's also referral fee, which is around 15% if I'm not wrong, and then that will then calculate what is this calculator will automatically calculate what is your net profit, and from there calculate your net margin. Now there's something that I want to share with you that most people wouldn't tell you, and that is the dimension. Now can you see, let's say if the dimension, for example, let's say you search for a product and actually give you 9-inch, 9-inch, and 9-inch. Now what you notice is that this size tier becomes small over size. And you can see that for small over size, it's actually a big jump in the price tier. And you can see that our ROI immediately drops to 33.01% because the larger the product, the packaging size, you actually eat up to more of the expenses as well, especially your freight cost, for example. So when you see a product that is that has a small oversize, don't be so fast to dismiss that this is not a solid product idea. Because if you can go to your manufacturer and say that, hey, maybe Mr. Manufacturer or Mrs. Manufacturer, can you shave off 1 inch on one of the packaging side so that I can get maybe 8 inch over here. Now what you notice when I change to 8 inch, the size there actually changed to a large standard size, so it's no longer oversized. So when I sell my products, I always want to make sure that it's never oversized, but at most it will just be a large standard size. Because once you go to the oversized range, that actually brings you to a different price tier, and that's not something that I want. And you can see the ROI changes from 30+% to 132.5%. And this is why this calculator is so powerful, because it tells you, for example, if it's $9.99, let's say small oversize, it doesn't have to be $9.99, but if it's small oversize, start your seller brain and start to think, is there a way that I could see something that other people don't, and I can shave this size down to give me a better ROI? Because once you think of something that other people don't, that is where you have an unfair advantage, right? So you can see from here, 33.01%, because I think a little bit deeper and I understand the Amazon business and how can I shave the size to 8, I get an extra 100% ROI. And this is what makes the calculator so powerful. So this is actually Helium 10 calculator, and the good thing about Helium 10 is that I've been using Helium 10 for some time, and what I really like about Helium 10 is actually this training over here. Now when you join Helium 10, you actually get access to a Freedom Ticket, and this comes with any of the paid plans that Helium 10 have. So for example, I'm a Platinum member, so I pay around $97 a month for Helium 10 and I get access to Freedom Ticket. So once you get access to Freedom Ticket, this is the dashboard that you have. You can simply click on Freedom Ticket over here and it brings you to this portal over here, which is a membership portal. Now, before you think about, hey, I have to spend money for this training, is that you have to use, if you're interested in the Amazon FBA business, you have to use a software to help with your business either ways. But what Helium 10 offers is not only they give you the software, which you need either ways, they also provide you the training for you to actually start your Amazon FBA business. And this is one of the most comprehensive Amazon FBA courses that I see out there, where they start everything from research all the way to launching your product. And this is something that I rarely see elsewhere. And because your first paid, your plan starts at $97, this training effectively is just $97, right? For you to go through this entire training, right? And this original cost was actually $997. So what you can do is you can join Helium 10 and get free access to the Freedom Ticket. But I'm going to make you a special offer because I'm an affiliate of Helium 10. You can actually get a 50% discount, where instead of $97, you pay 50% of that for the first month, and then you can watch through the entire Freedom Ticket training. And if you find out that Helium 10 is not really for you, that is fine. You can then cancel your subscription. But a more important thing is I want people to be able to get through the Freedom Ticket training, because it is really the foundation of your Amazon FBA business. So if you sign up, if you go below the link description, you can actually get a 50% discount on Helium 10, which is $97, and 50% that is like $48. And use that first month. Now the 50% is only for the first month. Use that first month to go through the entire Freedom Ticket challenge, right? And see whether you are interested in to continue your Amazon FBA journey, because this journey is not easy, but I want people to be able to go through this training to figure out whether this is the right fit for you. Now down in the link below, there's actually a 50% discount coupon that you can use, and you can use this to join Freedom Ticket for only $48.49. And this is really a no-brainer deal. And please use that month wisely to go through the entire Freedom Ticket content. And they will teach you things like all of these secret strategies that nobody else really talks about. So I hope that you learned something useful today, and consider subscribing to this channel or check out my blog at amazonsfc.com, and I'll look forward to sharing more of these strategies with you.